Meine Damen und Herren, day before match day, us against Nürnberg, our friendly rivals, our friends. Last year they did us a solid and didn't let us beat them. We beat them, but we'll look to repeat that this time at their home with new manager Miroslav Klose. They lost their first game 3-2 to Karlsruhe. Press conference was yesterday. Karel Gerards said that three key guys are possibly injured and not able to make the game. Of course, we're talking about Paul Seguin, Yannick Bachmann, and Thomas Kalash. The first two, Bachmann and Seguin, they're training individually. It'll be a game time decision. Thomas Kalash, very unlikely according to the manager. We'll see. If we lose all three, it will be a huge hole to fill for the team. The manager was interviewed and asked, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with three key guys out? He says, my expectation is that the entire team is going to step up and do the job. Whoever comes in and fills the place will do the job admirably. He expects contribution from everyone on the team throughout the season. It's just not 11 guys or 15 guys. It's the entire team that he will rely on for them to have a successful season. So that was the manager's comments on that. I'd expect Ron Schallenberg, a guy who was brilliant, absolutely brilliant last game, both as a center back and a midfielder, will likely get pushed up into the midfield. Manager talked about how you could see Wazinski, you could see Felipe Sanchez, you could see Kaminski. He talked about in the midfield a good possible replacement for Paul Seguin. If he cannot go, will be Max Gruger. We will see. Again, Nuremberg lost their first game 3-2, but it should be worth noting Karlsruhe are good at home. The manager said so himself. Nuremberg were up 2-0 in that game and just inexplicably gave up 3 goals, a hat trick. So a good performance there by the Karlsruhe player, but they're capable of scoring goals. So under Miroslav Klose, you look to them to be try to get a result at home and get their season off, starting well. Obviously, we don't want that to happen, but it's going to be a difficult game. Our manager was asked, are you going to change philosophies if you are out 3 of those key players in the game? He's like, you know what? No. Our philosophy is our philosophy. The way we played against Braunschweig, being courageous, attack, looking for goals, defending as a team, that's going to remain. Doesn't matter who's on the pitch. Our manager says, I expect all Schalke players to play the same way against no matter the opponent. Yeah, there'll be adjustments here and there, but overall, I expect the same performance week in and week out. Consistency is what's going to win Schalke games. So I like that I like that commentary there from the boss. He is adamant that the team is flexible and he expects them to be. I expect a change in formation. We started with a 4-2-3-1 in that first game. If 3 pieces are missing, I'd imagine some variation of a 4-3-3 or a 3-4-3 variation. We will see. But it should be interesting. Also, it's worth noting that if a center back is missing, Schalke at the moment are center back rich in terms of bodies. Cisse was the name that was thrown, Ibrahim Cisse. And the manager said, hey, look, I have confidence. He has the physical attributes, the traits of a good center back. He just needs to put a consistent performance week in and week out. He was impressed by his performance with the national team of Mali. Played 2 games, 90 minutes in there. So he's confident that, when his name is called upon, it will be called upon this season, but when his name is called upon, Cisse will do the job. So, game is tomorrow. Another good opportunity to get a result. Great result against Braunschweig. What will we do against Nuremberg? I have a feeling we will see Seguin and Bachmann. I didn't see the practices today. I don't know if they did play or not, but I'd imagine if Seguin and Bachmann can go, they will go. That just means you got to fill the center back. Who's going to play with Schallenberg? I would imagine Kaminsky is the safe bet, but yeah, to be determined. So we'll see. I am going to go, with the result, the way the team played on the road. This is new year, new team. I say we win 2-1. We get 2 wins in the season, and we remain in first place. Hopefully those are not my famous last words. So hopefully no injuries. We'll see. All right. Catch you guys. Enjoy the game, and we'll catch you after the game on the debrief. Glück auf.